Good day, folks. It's brunch time, so let's have some food and some coffee. It's Swiss coffee. Actually, on January 7th, 2008, I had contacted UBS, a Swiss company, to help me remake US market. And in fact, Nestle had actually invited me on a planned trip, and then that was the first time I climbed a skyscraper. Obviously, used the elevator. That was then called Sears Tower, which also owns Kmart. Sears, Roebuck, like buck as in money, money. But now it's called Will's Tower, and interestingly, Will Burns is the CIA director, and politicians or financials, they're everywhere. Facebook, $1 trillion. They added 200 billion plus just in 2 months, from April to June 28th. So coming to the point, Jerome Powell is the Federal Reserve Chair. Jerome Powell. I have a friend called Brian Howell, but more importantly, I had approached Mike Powell, the son of then Secretary of State General Colin Powell, whose testimony led to the Iraq and Afghanistan invasion, especially Iraq invasion. He said that Iraq possesses WMDs when it didn't, and then that gave George Bush the authorization to start the second Gulf War, and then capture and execute Saddam Hussein and change the government. There are still some troops in Iraq. Coming to the point, Jerome Powell, he's also called Jay. Jason Thompson was another guy who I approached to serve on my board of Irrc Solutions, initially UCS or US. Jason Thompson is the son of, the first term Health and Human Services Secretary, Tommy Thompson, the governor of Wisconsin, and I was talking with Wisconsin Physician Services on a major anti-insurance fraud project, $100 billion Medicare fraud problem. Joe Cowens was my contact, and I gifted him Cohiba cigars and wine and all that. I wined and dined him, and also gifted him, basically I treated him really well to wine and dine and cigars, Cohiban. And Joseph Biden is now the president, and Janet, like my name, is the Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, and I am a loudspeaker, and my birth year is 1979. The gold is a yellow metal. And next to my hometown, only a couple miles away, is the uranium mine. It's called the yellow cake or yellow metal, even though it's like silvery. But coming to the point, and J part is also of my father's name is Bijay. So J, and Ajay is my aunt's aunt's husband. So coming to the point, Jerome Powell and Janet. So if you want to buy crypto, I'm the person to come to. My name also means monarch or king, and all currency is issued in the name of the king. King is cash. Cash is king. You've heard that, right? So if you want to buy crypto, I'm selling at only $30 starting, and I'll increase the price every week, so 52 times a year roughly. So we have to catch up with Bitcoin, which is at $50,000, went up to 65,000, and people say it may go up to 400,000 or even $1 million. Winklevoss twins, MicroStrategy, CIA firm, investment banks like JP Morgan, and even Tesla, and probably Microsoft and Amazon own it. There are companies like banks that actually own it, other than billionaires, Winklevoss twins of Facebook fame. So guys, subscribe, like, and share. Unless you subscribe, I won't get into your feed. So please subscribe, and share it with your feed. Contacts, so I get into all of your feed automatically. Every day, a few videos.